Yo, so I'm gonna talk about 5 negative and 5 positive that I like and don't enjoy about driving. Fucking give way, you selfish cunt! Sorry, fucking cyclist, mate. Dogs! I'm gonna start off with negative and then finish off with positive. That sounds good. 5 negative things, right? Number 1. When you're trying to turn into a lane, when there's like 2-3 lanes and you're trying to get in the far left or far right lane, and the person next to you is doing somewhat under the speed limit, like, say it's a 60 and they're doing maybe like a 50, 55 Ks or something, and you're like, yeah, alright, I'm gonna get in front of this person. As soon as you hit on that indicator, it's like magic. As soon as you flick that fucking indicator, they start speeding up. It's like, why wasn't you doing that before? So as I'm trying to get in front of someone, they're speeding up, and I've already let them know 3 seconds before, like 1, 2, 3, with my indicator on, I'm about to turn, and they speed right up and nearly crash into my ass. That shit pisses me off. Number 2, speed cameras in dodgy places. Like, we've got a road near my house, and, oh, VA. Nice. We've got a main road where we live. It's like 70 Ks up there, from an 80 to a 70, and then it's through residential, it's 50. That's a good little spot for them piggy wiggies, isn't it? They end up parking in like weird areas, you know, like, oh, behind this tree or behind that pole. And they've got cars nowadays where they look like a civilian car, and you're like, oh yeah, it's just someone parked on the side of the road, and like within like the last 10 seconds before you get to that car, you're like, shit, speed camera, am I speeding? And then while you speed, like if you are speeding, you're looking at your gauge and you're slowly like verging to one side, and then you panic, so you pull it back in, and then yeah, they think you're fucking drink driving or something. It's like they pull you over, or you know, they've got cops there. Tip, if you're gonna speed after you've gone past the camera, bruh. Number 3, people who go so fucking slow, like, oh, 20-30 Ks in a fucking 50. Get the fuck off the road, mate. Or people doing 50 Ks in an 80, and it's like some old granddad, like, or an old bloke behind the wheel, and he's got dementia, and he's like, oh, I used to live here back in 90. No one gives a fuck, mate. Move on. Don't drive. I got better vision than that old prick when I'm fucking 1 bottle down at Jack's, mate. Shout out to Jack's. Number 4. Knock out my door. People in bloody, 4x4s. I've just got a bad thing with people in 4x4s. I really want to get one, but yeah, someone fucking, they didn't see me because their 4x4s lifted off the ground. My car's a bit lower, and they were reversing and they didn't see me anyway. Toll bar straight in my bloody radiator, and now my car's a fucking write-off. Would have wasted 8 grand. And number 5. Ooh, 5, are you ready? Oh mate, let me hype myself up for this one. Oi, bro. Yeah? You wouldn't be able to do me a lift, could you? I get paid next week. Motherfucker! Do you know how expensive petrol is these days? Bitch! Get your own license. God, and people always call me fucking greedy for asking for money for fuel. Anyway, calming down, trying to chill out now. Real talk. 5 positive things. The first one is obviously the freedom that you get in the car, you know? You can travel anywhere you want. You can even sleep in your car. No one can fucking tell you nada, you know? It's a great feeling, you know? Just be able to just get in the car, chuck a few things in there, like a few clothes and whatnot, and just, I don't know, fucking hit the road, see where it takes you. And number 2, definitely having a radio and an aux. You definitely always need your own music in the car, and sound systems, amazing. I love that, like, hell bass in the background, like, you can feel the vibration on the hairs on your back of your neck. It's fucking amazing. And you can piss off the neighbours at 3 o'clock in the morning. And number 3, skids. I reckon skids are amazing, or just hill cruises in general. Just like, you know, as long as you're doing it controlled and you're not being a fuckwit, like driving drunk or anything like that, burnouts can actually be fun if you're doing them in, like, legitimate places, if you get what I'm saying. Number 4, learning about cars in general, like, just knowing, like, the manufacturing and, like, how the car's built and all the ideas, the engines, like, what different engines do what, rear wheel drive, all wheel drive, front wheel drive. Like, every car is different. Like, that's one thing I've learned about cars. Every single one is different. It's got like a unique personality of its own. If not, it's just a fucking another shitbox that costs like $300-400 that's going to blow up in like 10 seconds anyway. And number 5, one main thing that really makes me happy is I could transport shit, you know, like tables, furniture, shit like that. Or if I see something, I could just grab it and fucking sell it or whatever, you know. It's just very convenient as well, having a car. Anyway, cheers for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.